In the ancient city of Nineveh, where the dust of exile lay heavy on the hearts of the Israelites, there lived a man named Tobit. He was a righteous soul in a foreign land, a man who feared God and walked uprightly even when others had forgotten their ways. Every day he gave alms to the poor, and every night he risked his life to bury the bodies of his fellow Jews whom the cruel king had slain and left in the streets. One evening, after performing this secret mercy, Tobit lay down to sleep outside his house, exhausted. As he slept beneath the open sky, warm droppings from a bird fell into his eyes. The doctors could do nothing. Slowly, a white film covered his sight until Tobit, once generous and strong, became completely blind. Poverty and bitterness settled over his household like a shadow. Far away, in the distant city of Ecbatana, lived a young woman named Sarah, daughter of Raphael. She was kind and beautiful, yet cursed with sorrow. The demon Asmodeus had fallen in love with her, and in jealous rage had slain every man who tried to marry her. 7 husbands in all, each dying on their wedding night before they could even consummate the marriage. Sarah wept bitterly. In her despair, she thought of ending her own life, but she prayed instead, crying out to the God of heaven. At that very same moment in Nineveh, the blind Tobit also prayed. He begged the Lord to take his life so he would no longer be a burden to his wife Anna and his son Tobias. The Lord heard both prayers at once. He sent the angel Raphael, one of the 7 holy angels who stand before the throne of God, to heal their pain. But Raphael came not in blazing glory. He came disguised as a young man named Azariah, looking for work as a guide. One day, Tobit remembered that a large sum of money was owed to him in a distant city. Though blind, he called his only son Tobias and said, "My son, go and collect what is ours. Find a trustworthy companion for the journey." Tobias stepped outside and found a strong young stranger, Azariah, waiting. Together with Tobit's dog, they set out on the long road. As they camped beside the river Tigris that first night, a great fish leaped from the water and nearly swallowed Tobias's foot. "Take the fish," cried Azariah. They killed it, and the angel instructed Tobias to keep the heart, the liver, and the gall. "These will be useful," he said, with a knowing smile. Days later, they arrived near Ecbatana. Azariah turned to Tobias and said, "I know a man named Raphael. He has a daughter named Sarah. She is beautiful, brave, and of your own kin. You should take her as your wife." Tobias had heard the terrible stories. "I am afraid," he said. 7 men have already died in her bridal chamber." But Azariah reassured him, "Do not fear. On your wedding night, burn the heart and liver of the fish in the incense burner. The smoke will drive the demon far away, and he will never trouble you again." So it came to pass. Tobias and Sarah were married that very evening. When they entered the bridal chamber, Tobias did exactly as the angel had taught him. The smoke rose, and the demon Asmodeus fled in terror all the way to Egypt, where Raphael bound him in chains. That night, Tobias and Sarah prayed together, and the Lord blessed their marriage with joy instead of death. After the wedding feast, Tobias, Sarah, and Azariah returned to Nineveh. As they approached the house, Tobit's dog ran ahead, barking with joy. Anna cried out, "Look, our son is coming, and he is not alone." Tobias rushed to his blind father, embraced him, and gently rubbed the gall of the fish onto his eyes. Tobit blinked once, twice, and then he could see. He wept with happiness, embracing his new daughter-in-law and praising God. Finally, Azariah revealed his true identity. "I am Raphael," he said, "the angel who was sent to test and to heal you." And with those words, he vanished from their sight. Tobit lived many more years in peace and gratitude. He blessed his son and daughter-in-law, and the story of their deliverance spread among the exiles. For it showed that even in darkness and despair, when two prayers rise at the same moment, the God of heaven is listening. And sometimes he sends an angel in the form of a stranger to walk beside you on the road.